Top 3 fruits that fight arthritis pain and inflammation naturally, backed by science. If you've been struggling with joint pain, stiffness, or swelling, I want you to imagine something for a moment. What if the answer to calming that inflammation was sitting right in your fruit bowl? That's right. Nature has gifted us with powerful fruits that don't just taste delicious, but actually help fight arthritis pain from the inside out. In today's video, we're diving into the top 3 fruits that science says can soothe your joints, reduce inflammation, and give you back some of that comfort and freedom you've been missing. And the best part? These are simple, everyday foods you can start enjoying right away. Number 1. Pomegranate. Let's talk about a fruit that's not only beautiful to look at, but also incredibly powerful when it comes to calming arthritis pain and inflammation. Pomegranate. You know, the deep ruby red seeds inside, sometimes called arils, almost look like little jewel. And in many ways, they really are jewels of nature, especially for anyone struggling with joint pain. So, why pomegranate? Well, this fruit is packed with antioxidants, and I mean packed. It's one of the richest sources of polyphenols, especially compounds like anthocyanins and tannins. These antioxidants are like your body's personal defense team, working to fight oxidative stress and inflammation, the very things that cause your joints to feel stiff, swollen, and achy. Now, here's something really fascinating. Researchers have actually studied pomegranate in relation to arthritis, and the results are pretty exciting. In animal studies, pomegranate extract has been shown to reduce the severity of rheumatoid arthritis. But what about people? Human trials also suggest that consuming pomegranate juice or the whole fruit can help lower markers of inflammation, ease joint tenderness, and even improve mobility. That means less pain, less stiffness, and more freedom in your movement. Imagine this, waking up in the morning and being able to walk without that heavy, grinding ache in your knees or hands. That's the kind of difference reducing inflammation can make, and pomegranate can be a part of that journey. One of the key reasons pomegranate is so effective is because of its ability to suppress inflammatory pathways in the body. For example, it can help reduce levels of enzymes that break down cartilage. And if you have arthritis, you know how precious your cartilage is. It's like the cushion that protects your joints from bone-on-bone friction. By protecting that cushion, pomegranate helps keep your joints healthier for longer. But let's not just talk about the science. Let's talk about how you can actually enjoy this fruit in your daily life. You can eat the seeds fresh, sprinkle them on top of salads, or add them to your morning yogurt or oatmeal. They're juicy, slightly tart flavor pairs so well with both sweet and savory dishes. And if you're short on time, a glass of pure pomegranate juice can be just as powerful. Just be sure it's 100% juice without added sugar, because we want to reduce inflammation, not add to it. Here's a little tip. If you're looking for a refreshing anti-inflammatory drink, try mixing pomegranate juice with sparkling water and a squeeze of lemon. It's light, delicious, and feels like a treat, but it's also nourishing your joints with every sip. What's also inspiring is that pomegranate doesn't just target arthritis. It helps your whole body. Those same antioxidants that protect your joints are also working to protect your heart, your blood vessels, and even your brain. So, when you're adding pomegranate into your diet for arthritis relief, you're also supporting your overall health and longevity. Now, I know sometimes it can feel overwhelming when you're dealing with arthritis, like you're losing control of your body. But here's the empowering part. Small, consistent choices really can make a difference. Choosing to eat fruits like pomegranate every week is a simple but powerful act of self-care. It's like telling your body, I'm giving you the tools to heal, to feel better, and to keep moving. And let's be real, pomegranates are fun too. There's something about opening one up, and seeing all those little red seeds packed inside. It's like discovering treasure. It can be a mindful, almost therapeutic moment to prepare and eat them. Some people even call pomegranate a superfruit, and honestly, that name makes sense. It's been used in traditional medicine for centuries, not just for joint pain, but for digestion, heart health, and even skin health. Modern science is now catching up and confirming what ancient cultures already seemed to know. Pomegranate is a healer. If you've never tried it before, I encourage you to start small. Maybe add a handful of seeds to your salad tonight, or sip a little juice in the afternoon instead of soda or coffee. Over time, these small habits build you, and your joints may just thank you with less pain and more flexibility. And here's something else to keep in mind. Arthritis is not just about managing pain. It's about maintaining quality of life. Being able to play with your kids or grandkids, walk comfortably, garden, cook, or do the things you love without being slowed down. Pomegranate isn't a magic pill, but it's a natural, supportive ally that can help you stay active and vibrant. So, think of it this way. Every time you eat those juicy ruby seeds, you're not just enjoying a delicious snack. You're fueling your body with one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory fruits nature has to offer. And that's a pretty sweet deal. Number 2. Cherries. If there's one fruit that almost feels like it was designed specifically for arthritis relief, it's cherries, especially tart cherries. These little red gems may look simple, but they are loaded with powerful compounds that science has repeatedly shown to calm inflammation, ease joint pain, and even help you sleep better at night. Let's break it down. Cherries are rich in something called anthocyanins, which are natural plant pigments that give cherries their deep red color. But these pigments aren't just for looks. They're actually potent anti-inflammatory agents. Think of them as tiny soldiers going into battle against the swelling and stiffness that arthritis brings. By lowering inflammatory markers in your body, cherries help you move with less pain and more freedom. And here's the exciting part. Researchers have studied cherries specifically in people with arthritis and gout, and the results are pretty remarkable. For example, Tart cherry juice has been shown to reduce symptoms of osteoarthritis, helping people experience less stiffness and fewer painful flare-ups. For those with gout, cherries can even lower uric acid levels, which are responsible for those sudden, burning attacks in the joints. That's not just theory. That's science in action. Imagine being able to bend down to pick something up, open a jar, or take a long walk without that nagging ache slowing you down. Cherries can help make that possible, not overnight, but as part of a consistent, healing routine. But the benefits don't stop there. Cherries also contain melatonin, a natural compound that helps regulate sleep. Now, why does that matter for arthritis? Well, sleep is when your body repairs itself. If you're tossing and turning in pain at night, your body isn't getting the rest it needs to heal. By promoting deeper, more restful sleep, cherries indirectly support joint repair and pain management. It's like giving your body the rest it deserves so it can fight inflammation more effectively. Now, let's talk about how you can enjoy cherries. Fresh cherries in the summertime are a treat, sweet, juicy, and refreshing. But what about the rest of the year? That's where frozen cherries, dried cherries, or tart cherry juice come in. A glass of tart cherry juice in the evening can be both soothing and healing, especially if you deal with nighttime arthritis pain. If you're not into juice, toss some frozen cherries into a smoothie with spinach, a banana, and almond milk for a delicious anti-inflammatory boost. Here's a little personal trick you might enjoy. Try mixing tart cherry juice with warm water and a dash of cinnamon before bed. It's calming, a little sweet, and the warmth makes it extra comforting for sore joints. The beauty of cherries is that they don't just target one type of arthritis. They can help across the board, whether you're dealing with osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, or gout. Their compounds work on the root cause, inflammation and oxidative stress. By calming those processes, cherries give your joints a chance to breathe, to heal, and to move without constant resistance. And I want you to think about this. Sometimes, managing arthritis feels like fighting an uphill battle. But what if instead of fighting, you leaned into the support nature gives you? Cherries are a reminder that solutions don't always have to come in the form of prescriptions or complicated treatments. Sometimes, the answer really is as simple as a fruit that's been growing on trees for centuries. Of course, cherries alone won't cure arthritis. But when you combine them with other healthy lifestyle choices, like staying active, managing stress, and eating a balanced diet, they become part of a powerful toolkit for relief. And that's where the real magic happens. Small, simple habits stacking up to create big changes in how you feel day to day. Another wonderful thing about cherries is how versatile they are. You can add dried cherries to oatmeal, bake them into healthy muffins, or just eat them by the handful as a snack. They bring not only flavor, but healing power to your meals. It's like getting a natural supplement straight from the earth. No capsules, no labels, just pure, whole food. And let's not forget the emotional side. Eating cherries, especially sweet ones, can bring joy. That burst of flavor, the vibrant red color, it lifts your mood. And that matters, because living with arthritis isn't just about physical pain. It's also about mental resilience. The foods you eat can affect your outlook and energy, and cherries are definitely mood lifters. So think about this. Next time your joints feel stiff or achy, instead of reaching for a processed snack, reach for cherries. Let their natural compounds soothe your body from the inside out. Every handful you eat is like a gift to your joints, a way of saying, I'm choosing healing today. Cherries prove that sometimes the simplest, most delicious choices are also the most powerful. They're not just fruit. They're nature's medicine wrapped in sweetness and color. And your body will thank you every single time you make them part of your routine. Number 3. Berries. When it comes to fruits that fight arthritis pain and inflammation, berries truly deserve a spotlight. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and even blackberries, they're all tiny powerhouses bursting with nutrients your joints will love. And the best part? They're delicious, versatile, and easy to add into your daily routine. So why are berries so special for arthritis? It comes down to their incredible concentration of antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, which give them those beautiful deep blues, reds, and purples. These compounds don't just make berries pretty to look at. They actively calm inflammation inside your body. They help reduce oxidative stress, lower inflammatory markers, and even protect your cartilage. And if you're living with arthritis, you know how valuable that cartilage is. But here's where it gets even more exciting. Studies have shown that eating berries regularly can actually reduce arthritis-related pain and stiffness. Think about that. A simple handful of blueberries or strawberries could be contributing to easier mornings, less swelling, and more freedom to move. That's powerful. Blueberries, in particular, are like nature's anti-inflammatory candy. They're packed with vitamin C, which helps your body produce collagen. And collagen is the protein that keeps your joints strong and flexible. Without enough of it, your joints wear down more quickly, leading to more pain. So, when you eat blueberries, you're not just enjoying a sweet snack. You're fueling your body with building blocks to protect your joints. Strawberries are another star. They're rich in vitamin C and folate, both of which support joint health. Some research even shows that people who eat more strawberries tend to have lower levels of C-reactive protein, a key marker of inflammation in the body. Lower inflammation means less pressure on your joints, which translates to less pain over time. And don't overlook raspberries. These little red jewels contain unique compounds called anthocyanins, which have been shown to block inflammatory pathways that damage cartilage. Imagine them working quietly in the background, stopping inflammation before it can cause harm. That's the kind of silent support your joints need. What I love most about berries is how easy they are to enjoy. You can grab a handful straight from the fridge, blend them into smoothies, sprinkle them over yogurt, or stir them into oatmeal. You can even freeze them and use them as ice cubes in water for a refreshing, joint-friendly drink. There's no complicated preparation, no long recipes, just simple, vibrant food that's ready when you are. Here's a little idea you might like. Make a joint health smoothie with blueberries, strawberries, spinach, chia seeds, and almond milk. It's creamy, sweet, and absolutely packed with anti-inflammatory nutrients. Drinking something like that in the morning is like sending your joints a love letter. And let's be real, berries aren't just about the science. They bring joy. That first bite of a ripe strawberry, the burst of sweetness from a blueberry, it's an experience that makes you smile. And that matters because living with arthritis can sometimes feel heavy. Adding colorful, delicious foods to your day is a reminder that eating for your health can also be enjoyable. Now, you might be wondering, do you need to eat fresh berries only? Not at all. Frozen berries are just as good, sometimes even better, because they're picked at peak ripeness and frozen immediately, locking in their nutrients. So even when berries are out of season, you can still enjoy their benefits. Dried berries can also work, but just be careful with added sugars. Look for unsweetened versions if possible. Think of berries as one of your best natural tools to keep arthritis pain in check. They don't just reduce inflammation for a moment. They work long-term to protect your joints, improve your mobility, and help you feel lighter in your body. And here's the thing. Berries are not a one-time fix. Their magic happens when you eat them regularly. It's the daily handful of blueberries, the weekly smoothie, the consistent choice to sprinkle raspberries over your yogurt instead of sugary toppings. Over time, those small choices build into noticeable differences. Less swelling, more comfort, and greater ease in doing the things you love. What's also incredible is that berries don't just stop at helping arthritis. They're also amazing for your heart, your brain, and even your skin. So when you choose berries, you're not just supporting your joints, you're nourishing your entire body. It's like a ripple effect of health from something so small and delicious. So picture this. Every time you sit down with a bowl of mixed berries, you're not just enjoying a snack, you're giving your body powerful tools to fight inflammation, protect your joints, and help you reclaim movement. It's nature's way of saying, here's something sweet, and it also helps you heal. Living with arthritis means being intentional about your daily choices. And the beautiful thing is, those choices don't have to feel like sacrifices. Choosing berries isn't about restriction. It's about abundance. It's about filling your plate with color, flavor, and healing power. So whether it's a blueberry-studded breakfast, a strawberry smoothie, or a simple handful of raspberries as an afternoon pick-me-up, know that you're doing more than satisfying a craving. You're actively soothing your joints and fueling your body for better days ahead. Berries prove that small, simple foods can carry big, life-changing benefits. And when it comes to arthritis, they're not just fruit. They're tiny, delicious healers that you can enjoy every single day. Summary. So we've explored 3 incredible fruits: pomegranate, cherries, and berries, all of which have been scientifically linked to reducing inflammation and easing arthritis pain. They're rich in antioxidants, packed with joint protective compounds, and versatile enough to fit into any diet. Whether you're sprinkling pomegranate seeds on a salad, sipping on Tart cherry juice, or blending a smoothie with blueberries and strawberries. Each small choice adds up to big relief over time. Remember, managing arthritis isn't about one big miracle. It's about consistent, simple habits that help your body heal and move more freely. These fruits are easy, delicious, and accessible ways to take charge of your joint health naturally. If this video inspired you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who could use some relief, and subscribe for more natural health tips. Your journey to stronger, healthier joints starts with small, powerful steps, and these fruits are a perfect place to begin.